Hello everybody and welcome back. This is Dr. Mridula V. Amarnath here. So how is it going so far? Are you happy? Are you worried? Are you stressed out? You don't have to be. Let me tell you, this entire journey is going to be absolutely beautiful and it's going to be absolutely fine. In case if you have any queries, do let me know and I shall certainly respond back to you. Okay, so you must have heard about something called as meconium. Okay, so you must have heard, as some parents said that, we were a little concerned because the doctors said that the amniotic fluids were stained with meconium, or there was a meconium aspiration, and hence we had to go for a C-section and the baby had to be put in the NICU for continuous monitoring. You must have heard all these terminologies, but were you able to link them and figure out what it was? Well, I'm just going to give you a brief intro about what is meconium, what happens, how dangerous is it, and a little more about it. So stay tuned. So this meconium is the baby's first stool. Now it is usually greenish in color and it is usually passed as soon as the baby is born, when the baby is out of the mother's womb. But sometimes what happens is the baby passes the stool while the baby is in the mother's womb. And now this can cause a lot of complications to the baby itself. Now the meconium stains the amniotic fluid a greenish in color. Now depending on the quantity of meconium, the amniotic fluid can range from a light green watery liquid to a thick pea soup appearance. Now if the fluid is extremely thick, then it can be potentially dangerous to the baby. If the meconium stain that is noted is to be very light green and watery, then nothing needs to be worried and we don't need to do any special treatment. But if moderate or thick meconium is noted, then we would require a special suction device and an experienced nurse at the time of delivery. Because as soon as the baby's head has been delivered, the airways, that is the nose, mouth and throat, will be suctioned with the special device to remove any meconium that is present. So, under these circumstances, it is not expected or allowed to your spouse to come and cut the umbilical cord or even place the baby on your abdomen, because time is very crucial during this period. As soon as the baby is out, the baby is immediately taken over and a complete resuscitation, because we will have to clear the baby's airway passages. That is the main important thing over here. So the baby will be immediately shifted for a complete evaluation and resuscitation procedures. See, our main aim over here is to prevent any meconium aspiration. That is, make sure the baby hasn't taken in the meconium. Because if that happens, then the baby can have a lot of breathing difficulties, can also have pneumonia. And then the baby will be, continuously monitored in the NICU and would have to stay in the NICU for a longer period. Probably, 3 to 4 weeks, the baby might have to stay there. So studies have shown that diluting the thick meconium with sterile saline solution can be helpful. Though I don't think in India we practice it quite often, but a lot of research and studies have taken place. So like I said, meconium stained amniotic fluid or meconium aspiration is something that we need to be really very cautious of and immediately take the necessary resuscitative procedures. Because if not, then it can have a lot of complications in your baby. So generally they say that it is not beneficial to pass beyond the due date, because that is when you generally have such kind of complications. Okay, so stay safe and subscribe to my channel to learn more updates. Thank you. Bye-bye.